5 tips to bulk up. Number 1, decrease your total protein intake. Number 2, make food taste good. Number 3, decrease the amount of vegetables you eat. Number 4, always have food with you in your pocket, in your shoe, wherever. And number 5, increase the fat intake. Okay, so those are the 5 best bulking tips that I give most skinny guys, because on a daily I get loads of skinny guys saying they cannot gain weight, which personally I think is completely bullshit. You definitely can, but it can be very hard if you don't know the tips I've just given you. Now, the reason I told you to decrease your protein intake, especially after your workout, because most people think eat loads of protein after your workout. The thing is, we know that protein is the number 1 most satiating nutrient. So if you think about it, why would you have a post-workout meal filled with loads and loads of protein? I'm not saying cut out protein completely. I'm just saying have a decent amount of it. Maybe a handful of it, not like 5 handfuls of it like I used to do. So that's that. Decrease your protein intake after your workout, in the meals, and during the day. You can get away with 0.8 grams per pound of body weight, right? If you really want to be anal about it, 1 gram. Shit, my hair's getting in my way. Now, number 2 is make food taste really, really good, right? And the reason I say this is because we know, or you may not know, more food variety equals more stimulus, and more stimulus allows us to eat more. For example, you know those people that just put like a potato in a microwave and that with chicken. Of course you're not going to be able to eat that. Swap that potato for fries, potato chips, something like that. Then have chicken with loads of nice sauces, and just make the food taste really good. Have a lot of variety and you should be good to go. Number 3 on the list, don't eat too much vegetables. I just spoke to a skinny guy the other day, and he said, yeah, I'm eating loads of vegetables. Like, okay, don't do that, because vegetables make you feel very, very full and provide fewer calories. Now, I'm not saying decrease your vegetable intake at all, like it's bad for you or anything like that. We know that vegetables are good for us, but if we just overconsume it, no. Number 4 on the list, always have food with you. The reason I say that is because, again, it comes into a bit of neurobiology. If like you have to walk 5 miles for a banana or something, you're not going to do that. But if the banana's in your pocket right here, you just whip it out and eat it. You're going to eat these calories. It's the same as if you want to drink more water, have it in a desk in front of you. It's like a bias, you'll see it, you'll drink it. Same thing. Last on the list, increase your fat intake. Like I said, the reason you want to do this is because, number 1, fat has 9 calories per gram, whereas protein and carbs have 4. Also, fat doesn't really provide as much satiety as protein does. So after a meal, have a high fat, high carb meal, which will probably taste really, really good. And that actually brings me back to point number 1, which means making your food taste good. This means increasing the amount of sugar, salt, and fat. Those 3 things combined in the meal, man, it tastes like chocolate or some shit like that. It tastes like the junk food right now. I'm not saying you should have loads of junk food, but an example for is like, let's say pasta. That's a lot of concentrated starch. Now let's put some like sugars in there. Or that is a form of sugar. Or let's put some fat in it. Let's put some like sauces in there. Stuff like that, right? You'll be able to eat more of it. So you get what I'm trying to say, man. Those are the 5 bulking tips, and my hair looks absolutely atrocious, man, because I just washed it, but who gives a shit, man? This is a fitness channel. This is not some health and beauty channel. So that's that, man. 5 bulking tips. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel on a daily for science explained videos and how to bulk up for skinny guys, lose fat, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Oh shit, no. Stay positive. It's fine. I'll see you in the next one. Let's get it.